welcome to a very, very, very special live series of How to Play, specifically about my new favorite game, Magic the Gathering. You can make a sound. You can make a sound. Yeah! Yeah!
Thanks, everybody.
I am so excited because this epic game is now in its 25th year of living.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
Living and breathing as cards do.
Fire breathing.
Yeah, and this is an epic game. This is like a landmark game. This is one of those games that people have been playing at your friendly local game shop on Friday nights since time began 25 years ago.
Yeah, in 1993,
Yep.
when time began.
Yeah. Well, I guess people at home are probably wondering who the heck you are. They already know. But we have Hector Navarro on my right. Yay! And Gina DeVivo on my left. Yes. And they are both just nascent players at Magic the Gathering compared to my very experienced couple months of playing. Hector played for the first time yesterday. Gina played for the first time 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So
Gina has
one
the
noob
advantage.
is gonna teach two newbie noobs.
Great.
Don't worry, Hector, we'll help you.
And it's gonna be awesome. Guys, I'm so excited to help you play some Magic the Gathering. It's gonna be so
I
cool.
can't believe it took me 25 years to learn how to play Magic the Gathering.
Right?
Yeah, well, I'm a slow learner, but when I do, it's good.
Okay.
I've been building decks and doing nothing else for a while now. Gina, your reaction is really important on this. Yes.
I gave a look to camera,
yeah.
don't you worry.
Now, we're hoping that some of you guys at home know how to play, so you can, troll us and tell us what we're doing wrong, especially in our Q&A segment later. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And we're also hoping that there's a lot of first-time or never-time players at home learning with us. So especially for those people, we made you a little how to play video that's pre-recorded. So if we're ready, you guys ready to hit this? Should we hit it? Let's hit it. We're summoning creatures and countering spells. That's right, it's Magic the Gathering from Wizards of the Coast. Today we're going over the basic rules for getting started in Magic. Upcoming videos will cover deck building, color choices, game formats, and more. Magic the Gathering is a strategic trading card game in which players take the role of competing planeswalkers, powerful wizards, each trying to defeat the other through the use of spells and creatures. Each player begins with 20 life and a deck of 60 cards. This deck is known as the library, from which players will draw and play cards to defeat their opponent by dropping them to 0 life. Magic cards come in many different types, one of the core types being a land. Basic land cards are the most important. They include plains, islands, swamps, mountains, and forests. Each land produces mana, the main resource of the game, which players use to cast spells and summon creatures. The 5 basic lands each produce a certain color of mana: white, blue, black, red, and green. To activate a land and produce mana, a player may tap the card, indicating it has been expended for the turn by rotating it sideways. A tapped card is considered spent and generally cannot be activated again until untapped. As players collect mana, they use the gathered power to cast spells from their hand or activate abilities of cards already on the table. Non-land cards have a mana cost in their top right corner. This is the required amount of mana needed to cast the spell and activate it in the game. Mana cost can include specific colors of mana or generic mana, which can be mana of any color. Let's look at a creature card, for example. We have the name of the creature in the top left, the type of card in the middle bar, the expansion symbol at the right of the middle bar. Its color indicates the rarity of each card. Mana cost on the top right, a box of in-game abilities, and sometimes flavor text, the creature's power, the first number on the bottom left, which signifies how much damage the card deals in combat, the creature's toughness, that second number, which is how much damage it can sustain before it's removed from the battlefield, and some amazing art. Depending on the card type, the spell may stay on the table, like in the case of creatures, artifacts, and enchantments, or they may be used immediately after casting, like instants and sorceries, which are then sent to the graveyard. The graveyard is your pile for cards that are destroyed, sacrificed, or discarded in the game. Unlike cards exiled from the game, the graveyard is a face-up pile that can be manipulated by spells like Rise from the Grave. Ooh. Now for gameplay. Setup begins with the shuffle of each player's library and a starting hand of 7 cards. Whomever takes the first turn of the game will skip their draw step on that turn. The game turn is split into a few phases. First, the beginning phase, where players untap all their tapped cards and then draw a card from their library. Then, the main phase, where players can play a single land from their hand onto the table, only 1 land per turn, and cast spells using mana. The combat phase can occur anytime during the main phase, but once declared, a player must assign all combatants during this time, since there's only 1 combat phase allowed per turn. More details on combat to come. After the active player has finished their main phase, the ending phase triggers, and any cleanup abilities noted on cards happen, and creatures that were damaged now return to full health. Finally, the player also discards down to 7 cards in hand if they have more than that. After the ending phase, the next player takes their turn and the game continues until only 1 player remains. Players can be defeated by either having 0 life or by having to draw cards when there are no cards left in their library to draw. To bring an opponent to 0 life, a player can use damaging spells or abilities, or more commonly, creatures. Once summoned onto the battlefield, these minions of the game are used to directly attack an opposing player. However, summoned creatures cannot attack or activate tap abilities on their first turn in play. During the combat phase, the active player declares which of their creatures are attacking an opponent by tapping them and notifying the other player. Once all attackers are declared, the defending player declares which, if any, of their creatures are blocking which attacking creature. Any untapped creatures may be assigned to block an attacker. If an attacking creature is blocked, their damage is applied to the defender, who also applies their power and damage back to the attacking creature. Creatures who take damage equal to or more than their toughness are destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Unblocked attackers deal their power and damage to the opponent's life total. The intricate strategies of Magic lie not only in the tactical gameplay of cards on the table and in hand, but also in the construction of a player's deck. Most decks only have 1 or 2 colors of cards, and thus only 1 or 2 basic land types. We'll dive into the strengths and synergies of each of the 5 colors in a future video, along with special abilities, deck building, and so much more. I'm Becca Scott, and you can watch me and my friends play Magic and other games on Game the Game, right here on Geek and Sundry. Everything you needed to know about Magic the Gathering. I'm very proud of you for paying such close attention. Guys, are you excited?
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excited.
My heart's pounding, but I'm excited.
Hey, this is gonna be lots of fun.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks, you too.
Roll
I
your
did.
dice.
That was part of your plan.
I shook your hand and you took so much life from me so fast.
Right to an eye. That's right.
11, it looks like. All right.
Power.
So the new core set is called M19, and this is
Yeah.
going to be released this Friday. And
that.
I know it doesn't say
M19.
20. It says M19. That
It
is
says
the
M19.
pinnacle of awesome, right there on
Just put it over the
life
shoulder.
counter.
Boom.
So you guys
Boom.
each have welcome decks. These actually you're supposed to get for free at your friendly local game store. So if they try to charge you, tell them nah.
Nah, son.
Because this
I'll
is
take
a
that for
welcome
free.
deck. This is a welcome deck.
Becca says you punch him in the nose and take him right out of there.
Exactly. I hope that you do
No,
because
don't
you
do that.
deserve it. And in here, it comes with a 30 card pack, which is the color on the box, and it comes with another random color of 30 cards. And you guys have chosen blue and red, and you've taken out your 30 card pack. And there's another 30 cards in here, but we'll leave them in here for now because we're gonna do a little practice game with an open hand, where you each are gonna have 10 life points on your life trackers. And by the way, I want to let you guys know at home that we have Magic expert Ryan Green here in studio and in the chat room. So he is typing as Geek and Sundry. You can ask him your questions. He can answer them for you later in our Q&A, or maybe I can answer them. We'll see.
Look at him go.
Yeah. That I don't know what he's saying. He could be
Got the best hair.
making fun of us right now.
Always.
He does has the best hair and
I
always the
missed-
best dress.
I missed it.
If you don't know Ryan Green, he hosts Lore Masters here on Geek and Sundry and Project Alpha. Check it out. All right.
Oh, you did it.
Wait.
Okay.
I was
Nice.
gonna make
Skipping,
a
you're
whole
skipping.
bit.
I'm
Did
sorry.
you just
I'm excited. I'm
crinkle
sorry.
through me talking about Ryan
You did.
to
did.
unsheath your cards?
With one hand?
I'm sorry.
Did you even do it with one hand?
No, I kind of technically
didn't
use
even
my.
weigh
I
it.
need those.
You
I
don't.
need those.
It's here. You have a special play mat
let's see.
that tells you the turn order.
Okay.
And you have your library and your graveyard right here.
Okay,
so we'll
okay,
move
okay.
this.
Fine.
One hand.
Nicely done.
Damn. I didn't watch either of you guys do that. But I see that you've set your life counters to 10. Brilliant. So, why'd you steal my things?
Because Becca stole mine.
What?
Okay, you know what? All right, I don't need them. I got it. I just committed it to memory. Okay, I got it. These are cool.
They also exist here. So.
All right, you guys, we gotta do a show.
Sorry.
So shuffle your 30-card hand, or if you want to take a quick
Get a
peek,
look at 'em?
tell me what's in there.
I got a Shivan dragon. Boom.
Yeah, let's cut to Hector's
Siobhan.
close-up cam.
Shivan dragon.
Yeah,
Whoa,
That's a nice dragon.
we call
right
that
there.
a bomb right there.
That's a bomb. That's a 5/5.
Yeah, you're gonna crush when that comes out. But because it costs 6 mana to play, you would have to wait till at least your 6th turn, unless you have other special cards that produce more mana for you. So we'll see.
Wow.
What, do you have anything that you love over here?
I'm pretty much enjoying this Riddle Master Sphinx. Look at that.
Tilt a little,
Oh,
closer.
oh, there.
That, hold it, closer, further away, closer to you.
No, it's too far.
Yeah,
There it
That's
is.
the spot. That's a sweet spot. So sweet.
It's a sweet spot.
Tell me. So you've got flying there.
It is. It's flying.
Yes. Now you guys have each played once or twice before, so you know the basics.
Played twice.
Yeah.
There's just some smoking boots.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to that poor soul.
So sad.
We're gonna find out.
What potential was lost? Okay, shuffle up.
Okay.
So, we are going to shuffle, then you're gonna shuffle some more, then shuffle some more.
So much shuffling.
Yep. And then you're gonna draw your starting hand of, oh, sorry, before we do that, I would like you each to roll your die to see who's going to choose who goes first.
Ready?
Yep. I was born.
All right.
You were born, or
Yeah.
you were...
10 to 7. That is a fact.
All right. Gina, would you like to go first, or would you like Hector to go first?
Do I get to wait till I see my hand? No.
Ooh.
Then I'll go first.
Smart.
All right.
And then I'm going to put this back to 10
Yes,
to
good call.
count my health.
Good call. There it is.
There
These
it is.
are not your typical D20s.
Yeah.
They're very special turn down D20s because
Turn down for what?
Oh boy.
What are they for? Oh, they help you keep track of the health.
Little tip, and it goes to the next number down instead
was-
of having to search for it on the other side of the die.
Yeah, I was thrown yesterday. The first time I played with this, and you handed it to me, I was like, let me just. Oh, it's right next to it.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
It was really nice.
So, does anybody know the statistic though? It's like how many times you're supposed to shuffle a deck scientifically before it's considered like thoroughly shuffled? Is it like 14?
shuffle.
Well, you.
Somebody know? I think there's a number.
Scientifically, the 52 factorial is like
What did you say
a
to me?
billion times the distance to the sun. So technically, that deck will never
Oh, no,
be
I've
in
gone
the same
cross-eyed.
order again.
Come back. Focus.
All right, guys. Speaking of focus,
Yes.
How shuffled do you feel?
Refreshed. Ready to go.
I mean, it feels a little jumbled.
Cut it for me.
Yeah. How about you cut it for each other?
Yeah, we'll
so
cut it
set
for
it
each
up for
other,
Gina.
man.
All right.
Give it a cut there.
Okay, wait.
You don't get that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do the magic swipe.
Close magic.
Okay.
Set him down. Okay. Yep. You guys are doing good. And then. Perfection. There's so many hands.
It's like we've been playing this for years. We know exactly what to do.
All right, draw your starting 7 cards.
Okay.
Now, as you'll recall, on your turn, first you untap any cards, but that doesn't happen in the beginning because there's no cards that you've played yet. Then you'll
We're gonna-
upkeep, which means do any cards that say upkeep.
We're gonna lay these
Then
all
you-
flat out, right?
Yeah, we can do an open hand.
Okay.
And then you will draw one. But since Gina is going first,
Yeah.
she does not draw one because this mitigates the first player advantage. So there is something called a mulligan, which means if you don't like the hand that you drew, either because you have too much mana or not enough mana or too high cost of cards or whatever, what have you, then you can mulligan, which means you take all of those cards, you shuffle your deck, your library again, and you draw but only 6 this time. If you want to mulligan again, you only get 5. But there is an additional rule, which is if you mulligan and you take 1 less card, you get to do what's called scrying. You scry for 1, which means you look at the top card of your library, you decide whether you like it and you want to leave it there, or you want to put it on the bottom.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, it sucks that you have to have 1 less card, but at least you get to do
you get to
one
see.
cool other thing. Yeah.
Cool.
So, how
I'll
many
stay.
mana?
I'll stay.
It's
not poker, Hector.
That's what you think.
Ooh, that's a lot of mountains.
That's right.
You have 5 mana, which
Patriotic.
is, sometimes some people might mulligan because you kind of want 3 or 4 mana, but 5. But
Last time I
better than
checked, the
having
name of this
2.
game is called Magic the Gathering.
So you're gathering up those mountains.
Yes.
Love it. It's not a bad thing. It's good because you know
I'm
you
happy
could
with it.
definitely play
Yeah.
your Dragon Rider and your Lightning Strike.
Later, in my second turn.
Okay, so Gina's going first.
Yes.
And you've
Right.
got the
And I've
perfect
got,
amount of mana.
I've got a great stack of mana, so nothing to untap. I have nothing to upkeep, so I will lay my mana as the first.
Perfect.
Turn.
She's got a land.
And then I do have something that I can pull out with just one. It is a Merfolk warrior.
Whoa.
It says Mist Cloaked Herald can't be blocked.
Let's give it a little.
So this is what it looks like, and it says, with matchless stealth, the river heralds fought a running battle against enemy forces. And so this little little mer person can't
Perfect.
be blocked. So I'm going to add
Okay.
that
Awesome.
That's
into
cool.
my thing.
Now,
I have to
because
tap,
you-
right?
Yes, you have to tap
Yep.
before you place your creature. Now, because we're having an open hand, we have a little less space here, but
Yeah.
let's put creatures in a row on top and
Okay.
your lands just below.
Gotcha.
Right. Tapped,
Okay.
creature.
Okay, great.
And then to pass your turn, it is customary in tournament play to do a gesture, such as
A
this.
gesture.
Or you could just say I pass.
Your turn.
I accept.
I like
Yes.
that. That's good.
Oh,
that
I
is
swallow
all.
it, and now it's my
You
turn.
just ate my turn.
That's
right?
canon for
That's
yeah.
my turn.
Okay.
And you don't want to know how you're going to get your turn back.
Oh boy.
It's gross. My turn. I will
Not yet.
untap. Nothing. And now I will upkeep. I don't know what that means. And I will draw 1 card.
Yes. Upkeep is rarely used nowadays. It kind of is a holdover from the early days of Magic, but some cards have, like I have an artifact that says gain 1 life in your upkeep phase. So there's certain cards that'll want you to do something at the beginning of your turn. You do that before
Gotcha.
you draw.
Gotcha. And now, since I've drawn the card and it's in my hand, it was a Goblin Motivator. Wait until you get a load of this guy.
God.
Now I will go to main, which is you play a land. If you
Yeah.
will play it.
Yes. Just the one.
I clearly know what I'm doing.
You're killing it.
It's a basic land mountain. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I draw energy from that
That's
by
so
looking at it
nice.
because it's beautiful. So now I will continue to summon or I don't know what the terminology is, but like a spell or a
spell.
creature, a
Yeah,
spell or a creature,
cast it.
whatever that is. I'll cast it by
Cast it.
tapping this 1 mountain to bring in my Goblin Motivator.
Nice.
Excellent. Now, something we didn't mention is the reason you couldn't attack with your Mist Cloaked Herald, and you can't attack with your Goblin
Yeah.
Motivator on the turn it's played. That's just a rule.
Yep.
It's referred
Yeah.
to by
They're tired.
players as summoning sickness. They need a little
Right.
nappy.
They need a
Little
break.
nappy,
Tired.
nappy. Yeah.
And he has no one to motivate right now, but he's just out there.
Perfect.
And then that's everything. I go back to attack, nope, block, damage, didn't happen. Second main, that's it. And then end. So heals, but he didn't get hurt, and then it goes back to.
Oh,
There you go.
Gina is her
oh,
name.
thank
Oh,
you.
you pooped it
Oh,
There's my.
what
there's
a
your turn.
beautiful. I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right
Sure
next
do.
to me.
Gross.
As a
Next
little
to you.
friend.
Well, if you don't
Oh.
want it, okay,
No,
just give it.
no, it's
All right.
mine now. You can't take backsies.
Take back to the All right.
Okay, so I untap.
Excellent.
I have no upkeep,
Correct.
and I will draw.
I
Oh!
want to see.
It's a snapping drake. Look at that fun little dragon.
All right.
It is a flying creature.
Now, I'm going to have you guys start speeding through these turns
Okay.
since you've gone through the
Why?
basics. And I
Okay.
want you to get to a multicolored deck today.
Okay.
Okay, well then I will place my second land. So
Beautiful.
now I have 2 mana. And do I have anything? Nope. So I will go into the attack phase.
Perfect.
So I will tap this creature and it attacks.
Then it goes to defense or
It
block.
cannot block.
Let's
Oh, it can't be
discuss.
blocked.
Cannot be blocked.
This character's keyword is they cannot be blocked. But we should maybe talk quickly about blocking. Say it didn't have that power, and
I would throw up the Goblin Motivator to get hit.
Yep.
blah.
And then he
It's
would die.
absolutely
Yeah.
entirely your choice whether
Yeah.
you would want to sacrifice
Yeah.
that
Take the
Goblin
hit.
Motivator, because
Right.
a 1/1 and a 1/1, they would both kill each other. The first number is the power, which is essentially their strength. their attacking power. And the second number is their toughness, meaning their defense level. So 1 would kill a 1, 1 would kill a 1. They're both dead. But since you didn't do that, you're just gonna have to take the hit, which you already did.
I already did. Now I'm down to
I
9.
tell you to speed it up, and I slow it down.
Yeah, Becca.
Yep.
Okay.
No, but thank you. That's
We
good.
should also
Good
quickly
reminder.
just do a close-up on the mana cost of a card. Gina, do you want to hold it up for your close-up cam?
Sure.
Something that is more than 1,
Okay.
just so
well,
we can show.
most of mine are more than 1.
I have
It's
yeah.
just one of them. Perfect. We were looking at the Snapping Drake.
Oh,
so you see
great.
in the top right corner, it's mana cost.
That's me.
So that is actually a total of 4 mana that it costs, because
Yes.
it costs 1 that must be an island and 3 that can be anything. So you add them together. Just want to quickly go over that, since sometimes it seems like it could mean something else. Great.
Yeah.
All right.
Neat.
So you took the hit.
Okay.
And you've got nothing else to play.
That is.
hit.
Did you tap anything this turn? No.
I did not.
Great.
And so that is the end of mine. Here's your little scoop back. Beautiful.
Oh, that was your own fart.
Yeah, it was.
You just put it into your cheek.
It's a nice
right.
moisturizer.
There we
Sucks
go.
back up.
There we go.
Yes,
Now
yeah.
I'll put that right over here and
you
roll
do
it on
look-
my shoulder and put it here. I feel like I'm like
Ooh,
Gareth
nice.
the Goblin King, and then put it there. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
So now
I
it's
Do
back
have
to
a
me.
Goblin Instigator.
Untap.
Boom.
Draw.
Draw. Sweet. I have shock.
Cool. That is
Now-
an instant card, meaning you just play it
Yes.
once and you can play it during
Yes.
anyone's turn.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
gonna hit me
Time
with
to
lightning.
play a land if you want to.
I
If you can.
very much do. And I think what I'd like to do is,
May I stack you?
well, what I was gonna do. This is a dumb thing. What I was gonna do is I was gonna stack similar art. When
That's
that
not
happens,
dumb. That's not dumb.
It's
That's
just my
Hector.
art brain that did that, because I like looking at 2 different vistas
I
of
agree.
mountain
Yeah,
while I
no.
have the space. While
You
I
do
have
you.
the space.
That's totally acceptable.
That's just how I like to play Magic. So that's how I like to do it.
Look into your camera. Perfect. There
Yeah.
it is.
Why did I think this was gonna be over here? That's how I like to play. All right, so
card
I've got
camera.
2 basic land mountains available, which means I got 2 like fire magic to tap into, mana.
Now,
Yeah.
we didn't talk about your Goblin Motivator's other power, which you couldn't have used when you played it because
Correct.
you didn't have enough mana. But we should
Uh-huh.
mention it because it's cool. Do you want to hold that up for your close-up cam
What does
there?
it say? What does it say?
It says like the tap symbol.
Correct.
There it is. Wham!
you got
And then it
Nice.
says target creature gains haste until end of turn. Parentheses. It can attack and tap this turn.
Yeah.
And then for some flavor, it says small
we'll
word.
skip
Well, let me no. No.
No, okay.
We
Yeah,
need to
you
make
can.
time for the flavor.
Okay. Well.
Small words stoke large flames. So he's like, and someone's like, cool, and then goes to attack. So he's
Small
motivated.
words.
Right.
Oh yeah, the ha cha cha
That's the
cha
flavor.
is
The
ha cha 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 cha. Yeah.
Hey,
Perfect. So haste means you basically ignore
attack, boom.
summoning sickness.
Boom.
Yeah.
But
And you could do that to, you don't do that to him actually. You do that to a target creature.
Correct.
So in the future, if you play
Yeah.
another creature, you can tap your Goblin Motivator by paying, just by paying the tap.
I know. I think what I'd rather do. Question if I can do this. Let's tap some mountains. Boop, boop. Let's do a lightning strike instant.
Oh snap.
Lightning strike deals 3 damage to any target. Zoop. Gina,
me.
can I do that?
You
Yep.
sure can.
And she cannot block it.
can.
3
One.
damage.
2.
To wield lightning is to tame chaos.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Perfect reading.
Lightning
All right.
strike.
Now, just to cover this, because I know you asked me this question
Graveyard.
yesterday, can she block?
No.
With a lightning strike, it's coming down from the sky. An instant can't be blocked in the same way a creature can be
Boom.
blocked by another creature.
Boom.
But she might have another instant or a sorcery card, which is like an instant, but you can only play it during your turn.
Yes.
She might have had a card that could counter an instant, and then she could have played that on the stack. All right.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Are you passing because you had the option to do combat should you choose?
You already passed.
Oh, I did,
I
didn't I?
have it
Hold
now.
on.
Whoops, I did pass.
I'm taking it back.
I did
okay.
pass.
Okay.
So here's the thing: is
I
your
can
turn.
just straight up attack. Yeah.
She has nothing to block with because
true.
she
Then
used her miscloak.
I will
arrow.
attack. I'll go into
Tapped.
to this gray part of this nice mouse pad, and I'll go
It's
into
the
the
attack
attack
zone.
mode.
Tap to
Bam.
tap. Perfect.
The tap
Bam.
zone. Rah, Goblin Warrior, Goblin Motivator. Hey,
Bam.
and then you're down to 6.
As
But
Well
now,
done.
But now I am defenseless.
as charmingly naive as Hector pretends to be,
I don't know what
he's
I'm
already
doing.
got you on the ropes
I
a
told
little
her.
bit.
I told you everything has been an act, and he'll
Yeah.
do great.
All right.
Only played this
what
game
you do?
twice.
What's I do? What's I do?
And I lost both
I
times.
untap. Come back to me, merfolk.
Hello.
Oh, I'll go like that though. Hello. And then I have an island, so I play. Now I have 3 mana to work with.
Oh man, is an island.
And I draw.
Thanks.
Wha-bam. Oh, I have 2 now.
Oh. Two of
got-
what?
I can just pick up a bunch of cards right now.
Oh.
But let's see. Let's see. I might kind of want this creature out.
Oh yes.
So I'm gonna tap 3 mana, and I'm gonna bring out my Aven Wind Mage.
Can it attack in this turn?
It is a no.
Cool.
It cannot.
Cool. Do whatever you want. That's fine.
All right, read that card to
I
us.
appreciate the validation.
Tell us about what keywords you've got going on. So
Great.
you got a
Well,
bird
it
wizard?
is a flying, and whenever I cast
it.
an instant or a sorcery spell, it gets a +1/1 until the end of the turn. So this will become a 2/2 or a 3/3 to defend and attack.
Can I see that?
Correct?
Snap.
What a cool piece of art.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's gorgeous.
I like this.
I get
creature.
lost in the art, and I'm just like, oh,
like this
yeah,
creature.
but also look how pretty.
Now, ready to move on to combat?
I am ready to move on to combat.
Oh,
All right.
no.
So I can't tap him because he just came out. So I'm going to re-tap my merman, and bam, attack.
Motherfucker warrior.
Motherfucker warrior.
Can't be blocked. Nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do.
Because we see your cards.
All right, I
It's
went down to
only
8.
1.
Went down to 8.
It's okay. I'm at 6. We all have times where we're feeling a little low.
So beautiful. Are you
Yes,
ready
and
to
I am
pass?
ready to pass. I'm
How
not
will
sure
you
if you
pass?
gave the little thing back to me, but I symbolically give him back to you.
Oh, you
Why
smushed
just
him like
smush him?
Play-Doh.
I don't know if it was alive, but it's dead now.
That was a part of you.
I'll
I
just
think
play
it
the
was
heal.
inert.
It was inert. Back to
Inert
me.
gases, as they say.
Back to me. Untap my Goblin Motivator. Untap my Mountains.
Beautiful.
My Mountain's Majesty. My Red Mountain's
Yes.
Majesty. Here we go. Here we go. Draw a card. All right. Cool. I got another Dragon Rider.
Great.
Let's bring in some.
And as people
Yes.
can see at home, at the bottom of the screen. Oh, actually, can we update Hector's score? He went down 1. He's at 8 now.
That's true,
And
I
then
am.
that's correct for Gina. She's
am.
at 6.
Yep.
Nice.
Still am.
Okay. I got 3 to work with. What can I do?
You got some good
All
cards over
right,
there.
so you've got 3. So what are your costs here? You've got a creature that with a cost of 2. 2 of the same. They're dragon riders, so they actually get flying if there is a dragon played, but we don't have any in your hand.
Well, let me try this. I'm going to tap one of these and then do this instant shock.
Again.
It says shock deals 2 damage to any target. Can I pick Gina directly?
You sure
I am
can.
the target.
Boom.
Bam.
Good call.
This is
Always
when the
go to face.
tools of invention became the weapons of revolution. Gah! Shock.
Good.
I'm smart. I'm a scientist.
More
Ugh,
reading of
so
flavor
much
text.
lightning.
And then,
Yeah, let's read more flavor text.
Shouldn't have
every
worn all
time,
this metal.
if you're not reading the flavor text, what the heck are you doing playing Magic? Playing it competitively in tournaments? Get out of here. Get out of here. Have some fun, guys.
All right, now tap those mounts.
Boom.
Tap wait, because
Tapping.
I thought you were going to do a thing. I think you should.
Tapping both of those.
What do you?
Bringing in the Kargan Dragon Rider.
Oh,
But he
boy.
can't do anything. Psych, tap this guy to
What?
motivate
No.
him.
Yes.
Now he's got haste until the end of the turn. It can attack and tap this
Oh.
turn. Bam!
Tap that, tap.
He's in the attack mode.
snap.
2 for 2. Creature. Human warrior. He is the creature of human.
All right, so
Right.
now this Kargan Dragon Rider
Yeah.
is in combat.
That's right.
Gina, you have the choice whether you would like to block that combat or take the damage to your life. Now you're at 4 life.
And Gina, keep in mind,
Yeah.
only those who give the dragons the respect they deserve may bear our title.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Dragon Rider.
That's gonna affect
okay.
the decision.
Well, you know what? My skill sharpens with each beat of my wings,
You're gonna do that.
and I block. so die.
All right, so
With
let's
me.
You die as well. Yeah.
let's look at this just in case we have first time players.
okay.
If we wanted to do top down, maybe. I don't know,
2-2.
punch in the top down.
V2-2.
It's not. It's all right. I'll tell you what it says. We got 2/2 and 2/2 because
attack,
it's
2
flying.
defense.
Yeah. So if she were attacking you, you wouldn't have been able to block with this Dragon Rider. 'cause
They're
it
flying
doesn't have
above my
flying.
head.
Yeah, but because she is flying, she can just swoop down, chop your head off, and so the 2
Sweet.
and so you
But
do
as-
2
power
Yeah.
damage to her.
As the
Yes.
Her
Aven Wind
toughness
Mage
is 2.
chops my head off, the Dragon Rider's like, no! And then, like, stabs you in the heart.
Yeah.
And then we both die.
Exactly. I just wanted to
Beautiful. That was
explain for
glorious.
people that both of your power is subtracted from the other person's toughness at the
Yeah.
same time, unless you have a special keyword that changes that, which is first strike. But since you both did 2 damage to the other person, it killed each other. Great.
Great. Okay.
Did it. Did it. And then...
Oh,
Here we go. Oh,
that was so
kissed
nice. I'm just
it.
gonna leave him right here. So nice.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a bird wizard right there.
I will untap
Beautiful.
and draw.
What we got, what we got,
bam.
what we got?
Oh, this will be real nice if I have a lot more mana.
Cool.
Okay. That looks beautiful. Can you see that?
What is
That's
it?
an air elemental.
Oh.
It's a flying creature that cannot be blocked.
Again?
All about that blocking.
You're
It's
full of it.
okay. I don't have enough islands.
Oh, okay.
I've got some islands, but not enough.
You sound rich.
You know,
She's a little.
I just like
pretty
the
high on
ocean.
the mana at the time.
Okay.
Just like the ocean.
Okay.
You own a lot of mountains.
Okay, what would you like to play?
I think I'm gonna draw some cards.
Yeah, so you're
So-
playing divination?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tap my 3. I'm gonna just read into some
Oh,
read
tea
into my
leaves?
deck. Yeah.
Okay.
So I get to
Interesting.
draw 2 cards.
Whoa.
Bam. And bam. Oh, okay. I got a water knot and another snap and drake. And then
Cool.
this
No
goes,
more mana, eh? That
no
goes to your
more mana.
graveyard.
This goes to my graveyard.
Cool, I like that turn. That didn't hurt me.
And
a good turn.
it's not the end of my
onto her
turn.
comeback.
Oh no, I forgot.
All right, let's move on to your combat phase.
Oh no.
I
do it.
So he's tapped over here.
yeah, you're tapped, but I also only have this friend.
Right, he will untap and hit
You
you,
will
so do you want
untap.
to save it to
yeah,
block?
Yeah, so I'm gonna save to block. I'm gonna
Smart.
end my turn here. You can have him for the weekend.
Because as a reminder, it doesn't matter if he's untapped because that creature cannot be blocked.
That's true.
True.
Because it's flying?
And no,
Or
it's
something-
just
a specific effect? That's cool.
Just says that.
It just wants to do what it does, and it won't be stopped.
Okay, draw a card. Whoa, the Onake Ogre. Uh-oh. Try to keep me from doing my Shrek impression. Try and keep me from doing it. Just kidding, I won't. It's
Well, there's
separate
flavor
universes.
text.
There's flavor text, right?
So,
the
you need a
ogres
voice.
you know. Okay, that's enough. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
So let's play a mountain.
yeah.
Now I've got 4
Mana
to work
rich.
with. Yeah.
I'm gonna need some
Ooh,
mana.
you know what? Ooh, though. Okay.
What you got?
Gina was really smart. She kept that creature in play to defend if I do attack. So I could have used my Goblin Motivator to bring in the Ogre to immediately attack, because he's got a 4 attack, 2 defense. That's awesome. But it was going to go to waste if I do that, because Gina's just going to use that thing which has a 1 defense. So instead I'm bringing in my Kargan Dragon Rider
You
again.
are catching on very quickly,
I am.
sir.
So I'm
Yeah.
tapping these 2, bringing this guy in. Oh, but he's tired. Psych! He's motivated. Hey, Kargan Dragon Rider. Gina was talking crap about you.
That has to happen
What?
every time you play.
How dare!
Note at home.
How dare?
Attack!
How much you hitting me for?
2.
2. You know
Take the
what?
hit.
I think I'm just gonna take it because I like the fact
What?
that you can't block this guy.
You want
So
this game
you-
to be over.
No.
You want to go to the
Okay,
second
okay.
game.
Yeah.
I do. I kind of.
Now I feel like
alright,
I'm
alright.
like I'm being let win, and I hate
Sure,
that.
take-
I'm not
take-
letting you
take
win.
the hit. All right.
I do want to say I want to point out when Gina and I did our practice games yesterday, it got down to like 2 and 1.
It was.
Like it was super close.
It was
Close
close.
game.
It was
That's
really
good.
great. That will
a
not
good
happen
game.
today.
Great.
No,
So
clearly.
you stay tapped there. No, you stay tapped. You didn't.
You're tapped.
No one
Oh.
blocked, so you're still alive.
That's right.
You're still there.
Excellent.
Okay.
Do you have something you'd like to pass?
Oh. You
Save
slu-
that for
you
the
slushed.
end.
Good game.
That's
Good
for the
game.
end. No, it's not
Huh?
over.
Oh,
I'm
sorry, your
currently
turn.
having
having a good game.
Currently, hey,
It's still happening.
All
Just a
right,
heads up,
let's-
if you're playing
let's get our
you know,
Okay,
Magic,
untap it.
just say good game constantly.
I'm drawing.
I
Oh,
love it.
Make
that
them
is
think
what I
that they're about to
needed.
lose.
I got my island.
It's like saying checkmate.
It's
Yeah.
so
Good game.
happy. Okay, I have more options now.
Yeah, you do.
I've got 4. So
You about to crush.
Ooh, now I got it. Okay, I have a question about this water knot.
Yes.
It says, enchant creature. When water knot enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step.
So you, so both of his creatures are tapped. So the
Yes.
first part wouldn't apply, but you could put that on one of his creatures, and then they would not untap.
Don't you put that on me. Don't you put that on me, Gina.
Yeah,
So,
so
any
he-
creature.
Don't you do
Okay.
that.
So yeah, it doesn't. You wouldn't want to play it on
Don't
your
do
own
it.
Right.
creature.
That's why I was confused.
An enchantment can be played on any creature on the battlefield. And an enchantment is some sort of augmentation to what's happening. So there are good enchantments for you. It could be like a +2/+2.
Right.
And this is one you don't want, so you
Yeah.
play it on your opponent.
Right. Well, I think I need some defenders. So I think I'm gonna tap my 4 mana. Bam!
Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna bring out my Snapping Drake.
She's got 2 of those. Watch out.
And that is the end of my turn.
Excellent. What's the power and toughness on that?
Power and Toughness is a 3/2.
Pretty good. And
Ooh, pretty good.
what kind of abilities does it have?
It is flying.
Sweet.
So we'll see.
I could use a dragon.
You could.
Yeah.
You got a rider, but no
Cool.
dragon for him to be
know.
put upon.
I know.
Okay.
Like somebody with a Permers learn it, no car to drive.
A Permers learn it?
A
Permers
Permers
learn it.
Lermit.
You don't have those
Wait,
in
so you have
that's what they're called in
password.
California.
Here,
A
here,
Permers learn it.
Ooh.
Thank you so much.
One
Welcome.
drop.
Why
Good
are you
fake
keep
out.
eating it?
I thought you were gonna put
Are
that
you
down
hungry?
your
Do
shirt.
you need a
Psychological.
snack, Hector?
No.
All right.
We're gonna
I had
untap.
Some food. Pow, pow, pow. All my guys. Here we
All
go.
right, you got a
Here we
land
go.
to play?
Draw a card. I'm gonna try to go faster. Okay, it's just a mountain, but hey, mountains are cool. Mountains are dope. Mountains are dope. So let's bring in another mountain to play.
Beautiful.
It's third category of mountain art. We have these guys. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
I can do it. I can see it happening now, but it would again go to waste. Although, would it? No, I don't think it would.
So,
Ooh, wait a minute.
What you doing?
talk out your turn because I
I'm
am
trying to
also
talk it out.
thinking it out.
You're
Yeah.
thinking it out?
So
So I
here's
have my Kargan Dragon Rider that I can divvy up to attack again this creature. I can also attack with my Goblin Motivator the creature, but the Goblin Motivator can motivate the Ogre to attack immediately if I bring him out. But Gina's got 2 creatures out here that could take the defense.
So let's talk about this. If you attacked with a 4/2
Yeah.
and a 2/2, you could
Take out this Drake, this snapping Drake.
and it would take out your ogre. They
Yeah.
would go 1-for-1, and
Yeah.
then she could throw her Mist-Cloaked Herald at your Kargan Dragon Rider. It wouldn't kill your Dragon Rider, but it would block it from doing any damage, and she's only at 2 life. So there's no reason she wouldn't block unless she just wanted to get to the second game.
I'm not doing it purposefully.
So what do you think? I don't know.
That's tough.
You know, I'm doing my best, and I think I'm doing pretty
Things
okay.
going to waste. Things,
I got
you know,
some
trying to.
okay things out here.
Yeah, her not coming at you was rough. So here's what I'm thinking. I
Yeah.
would do it because if she hits you with your snapping drake,
It'll
you
hurt.
can't defend because her
Yeah,
snapping
that's
drake has
true.
flying.
But in this case, it's putting it on her to defend. At least it's on my terms. The ball is literally and figuratively
do
in
it on
my
your
court.
terms. Yeah, be on
Right?
the offense.
Hey, I did it my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm going out,
What's your plan?
you'll see.
Okay, I'm ready.
Kargan Dragon Rider
Yeah.
attacking again.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Before we do this,
yeah.
you only have 1 combat phase in your
That's
whole
right.
turn. You have
I have
2
to do
main phases.
Summoning phase first,
Yeah.
casting spells
Well,
and creatures.
if you want to attack with your ogre this turn,
I do.
because you have to declare everything that's attacking all
Gotcha,
at once.
gotcha. So, I'm tapping 3 mountains to bring in this Onake Ogre.
Oh boy.
And he's tired. Psych. And so he's gonna attack at the same time as my Kargan Dragon Rider.
Sleep for the
They're bros.
ogres.
They're bros. So then they will tap to attack. And then now ball's in your court.
All right.
Both work?
What's that? You want some flavor text? Coming at you.
Oh boy.
Onake Ogre. The ogres you know are nothing like the Onake, possessing both intellect and industry.
Beautiful.
They had brute strength without being brutish. So he's like, by Jove, what's happening here? Is there some sort of battle occurring? I'll throw in my lot. I'm the Onake Ogre.
And how does the Dragon Rider respond?
Kargan Dragon Rider's like, oh, not one of these. They're insufferable. Pish posh, let's attack. See, he's attacking. He's with brute strength without being brutish.
All right.
Pinkies up,
So
everyone.
nice.
Pinkies up.
So
Pinkies up.
Oh,
one quick thing I
snap.
want to clarify, even though we kind of went over it.
Yes.
He's choosing to attack with these, even though
Yes.
we theoreticized. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's
Theorized.
exercise.
Theorized
Exercise.
what we think Gina might do to block.
Yes.
It's
up to
totally
her.
up to
It's up to
her.
her.
She doesn't have to block anything. She could take the damage, but since she's a 2.
I will.
can.
I will.
You can.
I have to put up a little bit of a fight.
That's right. We gotta stretch this out to an hour.
No.
No, we have
No?
a whole
Oh, we
other
have
game
enough.
to play.
We do.
I want to see how this goes. So I'm going to block, and they're gonna perish, but that's okay.
Okay.
I've accepted
Do you
it.
assign-
I need
You
to let them
assign
go.
and
A creature to
just
each
yes.
creature?
for
Okay.
visual representation, put 'em
Visual
in front.
representation. All right. Well, it's I mean, they're both just gonna perish.
Okay. So let's look at this. The snapping drake does 3 damage to the ogre. Ogre dies, but
Yeah.
ogre does 4 damage to the snapping drake.
Yep.
Snapping drake dies.
Bam.
Miss Cloak Herald does 1 damage to Cargan Dragon Rider.
Yeah.
I'm
He
fine.
laughs at how
He
ridiculous
laughs.
it is, and Miss Cloak dies.
I told you that ogre was
true.
insufferable. He's dead. I'm alive.
Well,
Cool.
You were
he was so poetic, though.
unblockable.
That's my turn.
But,
He just barked up a
Thank
little
you.
something.
You're welcome. It's a good.
like a
ready
cat fur
for
ball.
Face mask.
paint.
War paint.
I untap. I draw. Oh boy. That is a
boy?
great card that I cannot afford yet.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful. It's the Riddle Master Sphinx, and I wanted to see it in action, but
You're a little bit mana
it's not
poor.
in the cards for me.
Oh, that's your dream card. That's your power
It is
card.
my dream card.
Your
okay,
bomb.
but that's okay, cause let's see, what am I gonna do?
Every
I
16-year-old
don't have a thing out
has
here
that dream
anymore.
card, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Has a dream
Yeah.
card?
Dream card.
Okay, well then talk this through
Dirty
with
to
me.
you?
How do I?
Oh.
What's like?
So let's see what you can afford.
So I can afford.
and not even look at
everything
the
but
other stuff because it
these.
makes you
Yeah.
upset. No one wants that.
No, it's true. I'm just gonna. Okay. So I can lock his person, but it wouldn't
So
be
he's
beneficial to me.
Yeah,
because
he's about to
already
kill you.
tapped,
I'm tapped out.
and he's gonna kill me, and I don't have any creatures to attack or defend.
Right.
Right.
So I could draw cards, but then it would cost a lot of mana, and I wouldn't be able to benefit from any of the cards that I might pull. The only thing that I can do is the Snapping Drake and defend, but I still think that it's gonna go against me in the long run. But we'll see.
Yeah, you only have 1 creature that you can
Yes.
afford in your hand.
Correct.
So, actually, you know what? You're gonna live to see another turn.
Will I?
Depending on what he draws.
True. I'm gonna
Sure.
get a mountain.
He can, because if he throws both of his creatures at you,
Yes.
one is a 2/2, one's a 1/1. You would block
Right.
the 2/2, he would hit you with a 1/1, and you'd still have 1 life. So,
This is true.
are you playing that one?
I am playing that one, so
Okay.
I will tap my 4, Snap and Drake. You killed its brother. It's very, very upset, and
no.
it's
Is
just
that in the
gonna
flavor
be out
text?
here.
Oh my gosh.
It is. It's
Crazy.
the flavor
What a
text I added.
specific-
Yeah. All right.
It's encouraged.
It's
And-
foul-tempered and poorly trained, and it is very upset
About
at
its
the
dead
loss of
brother-
its family.
That's pretty
Yeah.
close, yeah. Okay, do you want to pass?
I am now passing.
And let's see.
I guess you can.
Perfect.
There you go.
Let's get that untap in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please do what you must.
There we go.
Oh, that was so sweet.
It was.
And
Okay.
tap in, tap
Why do we
in.
make sound effects when we do that? That's so
It
weird.
feels right.
Both Gina and I are doing it. It does feel right. Oh.
Did you get
it's a
the card?
mountain.
Oh, so he got
That's
nothing.
great.
He could have killed you this turn had he just
Yeah.
drawn
True,
anything
true,
except that, because
literally
he could have done
could
his cool tap
I,
power from
bring in
I,
this
I
mountain.
could use some land, friend.
Yeah. Yeah, you really could.
My 4 islands are feeling a little cramped.
Here, let's do a little magic on your deck.
There we go.
you.
There we
Some
go.
mana. Oh,
Guys, I'm
he's coming at
attacking
you.
with the Goblin Motivator and the
All
Cargan
right.
Dragon Rider at the same time. Choose
What?
your fate.
Just your fate.
What lives, what dies.
We kind of know.
I mean,
Come on, bring it on.
this is.
Oh, I meet
sad.
my end. I'm dead. Oh no.
Going
I'm alive.
I'm alive.
his adversary, the
Down
ogre
to
in the
1.
afterlife.
Yeah.
Bam.
Valhalla, because they're warriors.
Valhalla.
It's painful but invigorating.
Cheerio,
Yes.
chap. You've come to help Valhalla?
Oh no, not this idiot.
Cheerio means goodbye? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it like aloha?
Yes, it's the British aloha.
Cool.
Cheerio. Cheerio. Cheerio.
Yeah. Speaking of dragon riders, I got my dragon
Yes.
egg on tonight.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's
pretty
very
excited about
beautiful.
it. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So I untap.
Tap.
I could really use an island.
Do it. Let's do it.
Yes!
So I'm telling you.
Island! That was
Okay,
magic.
great.
Beautiful magic.
That was cool.
Thank you for sharing your magic with me,
my
Becca.
pleasure.
Okay.
Magic the
Got the 4.
Gathering.
Okay, now I need to reevaluate. Okay.
Thank you for showing us what the land looks like, Chief. Yes.
Okay,
Land.
1, 2.
I like it. You're on it.
Okay. 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 I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap my stuff.
You don't say.
Bam!
Am I being attacked?
You are not being attacked.
Oh, I don't
I
care.
am just able to now bring out my air elemental. It is a creature, it is flying, and this creature cannot be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach.
Flying or reach. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. All
I'm
right,
ready.
cool.
I'm
You
ready.
can pass.
Yes. And I
There you go.
My turn. Here
Almost
we go.
missed that
that was
one.
a good catch.
Tap. I had it. I got it.
What are you gonna get? What are you
Draw
gonna get?
a card.
Can you kill her? She has 1 life.
Yes. Haha.
I'm hurting.
Ah,
I am
no.
bloody.
You gotta take her out.
I can't. Actually.
Why are you rooting
yes,
for
I
him?
can.
You're supposed to be unbiased.
I am absolutely unbiased. It's just, I want to get Q&A from the audience.
I don't wanna-
I want
right.
to get Ryan in.
I don't want to use this.
I'm
'cause
sorry, I
it's not-
haven't forfeited yet.
Oh my. Oh
What did you
my.
get?
It's a trumpet blast.
Yes.
What does
It's
that
an
mean?
instant.
Yes.
Attacking creatures get a +2/+0 for their defense until the end of the turn. Again, it would go to waste if I gave it to the Goblin Motivator
Absolutely.
to attack, because then your creature would block
Oui.
because you don't want to die.
Oui.
So I'm going to hold on to it. And I really wanted to read that flavor text. Darn it. But now I'm just, I guess. No, I'm
What
going
you
to keep
doing?
him. I'm going to keep him here to potentially block
Absolutely.
because I don't want to go
Well,
it.
you can't block her flying creature.
No.
Oh, shoot.
You
But there's
cannot.
no point in. This guy's been my MVP. This motivator, every guy that's come in,
really
he's like.
is.
Yeah. Right.
But
There's
now
no
he's
reason.
alone.
Keep him in play.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
really needed to draw another creature.
1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do, and I
is
did,
true.
and that's
Yeah.
it.
Did you play a mountain this turn?
Did I? No, I didn't. I guess I'll bring
by
that
my
in.
life.
Go ahead and play the mountain, but then just to have it out there. Now I've got all
Okay.
different manner of mountain.
Manor
Okay.
of Mountains. All
Yeah.
right.
Untap.
I'm going to die.
I hope.
Bam.
I hope she
gonna
makes
happen
it.
in
Oh,
one turn.
uncomfortable chill.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is that the card, or
Creatures
is
your
that just
opponent control
how you're
get
feeling?
-2 until the end of the turn.
Ooh.
And
That's
then
a-
you draw a card.
not
Negative
helpful.
2, 0. So it's a -2 to their power.
Yeah, that's not helpful to me.
No. It helps you draw a card, which is awesome.
It is.
That may be the reason to play it, because it would be
Yeah.
useful as an instant to play
Yeah.
during his turn if you had any untapped mana left over.
It's true.
Because then they could choose to attack. You
Gotcha.
could say,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
sure,
yes.
attack me, but I'm taking away 2 power from your creature.
No.
Bitch.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna keep that safe. I
Cool.
am not gonna tap my mana yet
Gonna
this
tap.
round.
Unless you wanted to draw the card, even though it would kind of waste the other benefit of Uncomfortable Chill. But
It would.
and then if
And I
you-
could just do that to draw 2 cards anyway.
Why
and
not?
It's the same price. But then I wouldn't be able to activate this as an instant because that would use up my mana.
Go- so you're saving the mana.
I'm
so
saving
you
just
might
in
be
case
able
I
to-
might need to do this
Smart.
for
Smart.
later.
All right. So you're passing.
So, no,
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
attacking. So a tap and attack.
Oh no, Goblin Motivator's like, I got it, psych, I
shit.
can't do anything.
What? He's jumping in the
7,
air with
6,
his sword.
4.
Damage.
Ooh, I'm down to
Nice,
4.
nice.
Ooh.
All right, it's getting a little closer here. It's getting a little hot for you.
I was born in the
Damn.
hotness. I was
Put you
raised
down.
in the hotness.
Your red shirt, your red
Yeah.
deck on the red tablecloth.
Okay, friend. This could be it for you. This could be the moment.
my turn?
It is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I wanted it to feel good.
All right,
Untap? No, nothing to untap. I guess I'll draw a card.
I guess.
I need to put some juju on this so that
Okay.
I can get it good.
Give me some
Not
juju.
yours, Becca.
Oh,
You're bad luck.
I am not.
Becca, you have been bad luck my
been
entire
helping
life.
you
I think
win.
you're bad luck.
Dang it, Becca.
I haven't
Is
done
it
Got
good?
a spark tongue dragon. It's awesome.
Oh!
It's so sick. Check this out. I need how many?
And you
1, 2,
got
3,
your
4, 5,
gobble. Oh my God, he's gonna kill you.
This is it. This is it. I can't do
Bring
anything.
out this spark tongue dragon.
How
He's
much is
tired.
it?
Goblin Motivator.
You should have kept it. Whoa.
How much is it?
Well, actually, hang on.
Oh, it doesn't
Ooh, this is
matter.
cool. I can bring him in. Oh no, because I can just use the Goblin Motivator to tap. Because it says here, flying. When Spark Tongue Dragon enters the battlefield, you may pay 3 mana. One of them is Mountain. When you do it, it deals 3 damage to any target. So I could pay 3. I don't have 3 left.
enough.
So it's just Goblin Motivator and then just straight up attack. Flying.
you
and
have
it
to-
goes over this.
Perfect.
Okay.
So then it deals 3 damage to over here.
I know,
Game
I
over.
know. Okay,
Game
what
over,
is
dude.
that?
Well, yeah. So you
Could
have
that tap that so that he can't
Yes.
use it?
when Waternaut enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. It is an enchantment. Enchantment comes on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it were an instant,
right.
you could.
Oh, wait.
Do you want to know how you died?
No, because
I will
I'm
read you
going
this flavor
to tap
text.
Hold
right
on,
now.
hold
I'll
on.
read you this flavor
I'm
text.
tapping 3 mana
Uh-oh.
to befuddle you.
Uh-oh.
You get -4. Does that kill the dragon?
Whoa.
Kills you.
Wait, no. It's
Oh, no,
negative
no,
4
what?
to my attack.
To the attack. No, it does not count.
Son of a gun!
But isn't he attacking me? Yes, so it makes his power -4. So he's got -1 damage he does to you. He
That's
just
not
thinks
healing,
about
though,
it and
right?
he
That's
gets
not
scared.
that's not healing, Gina,
Wait,
correct?
what?
No.
Okay, good.
And
But does nothing to my
it does
actual
no-
defense.
It does nothing to his toughness. -0 to the toughness.
Like a
until the end
shield
of
or
turn.
something.
Oh.
And
I
but you
thought
do
that
get to
was
draw a card.
defense.
It is defense, but it does 0 to my defense. It doesn't turn my defense into 0. It adds or subtracts nothing. Whereas the first part of that says it does -4. It subtracts 4 from what I have
Okay,
as
So
attack.
his character's toughness
yes,
is
yes.
essentially its life. Even
Yes.
if it can attack you, it still has 3 life of its own.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not
does
called
this
life, called
hit-
toughness,
but
but-
does this cancel his killing
Yes.
of my life?
Yes, he's
Okay.
still alive.
Well
and then you
played.
get to draw a card. Oh, sorry. There goes your graveyard.
Yes. Okay, graveyard.
Well played,
Draw a
Gina.
card.
Well played
Oh.
indeed.
Okay, it's island.
Exactly what you needed. All right, so you've done your combat. You
Yeah.
could do your trumpet blast, but he's not attacking. So. Oh, actually.
Oh, crap.
Sorry.
What?
Let's leave this on the stack. Guys, we
Why?
get to show what a stack is.
does
So
that mean?
we've got your dragon. And you play an instant on it.
couldn't-
You
I
could
couldn't-
play an additional instant on top of her instant.
But I don't have enough. I used all of this to bring it out, and this requires 3 to even bring out the trumpet blast. So trumpet blast stays. So Gina, that is all valid.
Oh my
Totally
gosh.
valid.
Can't
Totally
use that
valid.
instant. Otherwise, I
Beautiful.
totally
All
would
right,
have.
guys.
Okay.
We gotta leave it here for today.
No.
Wait.
But-
let's
oh,
go
okay,
real
We
quick.
win next round.
All right. Oh, yes, yes,
That's
yes.
the end of my
okay.
turn. My guy's heal that goes over to
okay,
you.
give
Go,
it
go,
me,
go,
give
go,
me.
go, 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 go.
All right.
Untap.
All right. Speed turn.
Untap.
Speed turn. Speed turn.
I
4.
untap. Oh wait, yeah, because you're 2 tapped. 2 of you are tapped. I attack with 4.
That's it. Game over. See? I knew you were going to win. I knew you were going to win.
Hey, Gina,
Wow.
congratulations.
I
Well
called it.
done.
Honestly, that felt good.
You are the very first
I never gave up on
winner.
myself.
Psych.
Oh,
I'm going
I'll
full
double
heal now.
shake.
You know what?
I'll
You know
double
what?
going
I'm
full
taking
heal.
the
Shake.
floof back.
Yeah, take the
He's
floof.
mine now.
Take
She
it.
gets all the floof.
It was dead
We're gonna rub the
anyway.
floof on her, and that's not all she gets, guys. If we could have flown in a little secret gift surprise. If you did. Oh, I know where it is. It's the set deck. Yes.
What?
Yes.
It's
Oh,
on the
hold,
set?
Hold, please. You
For the record, I cannot believe Gina won.
I can't.
Sucks. It's so bad.
I like it close.
I thought I had it.
like it.
I was all in character.
See, you know what?
baloney.
I'm the turtle, you're the rabbit. No,
Guys,
it's just great.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
you
What?
each get the gift of a deck builder's tool. Okay, a deck builder's toolkit.
awesome.
That is for you. Let's see, we've got basic lands, 4 booster packs, and 125 cards from
Whoa.
recent sets, and a
Whoa.
guide, and a nice storage box. Guys, just quickly, we've just got a couple minutes left, but we have questions from chat. Jap and Rose, if a card takes damage lower than its toughness, do players track this, or will they only get killed if they're damaged at their toughness and above? All right, so what happens is that they temporarily get their toughness knocked down, but at the end of that player's turn, all creatures heal up to
Yeah.
their regular value because we
Yeah.
don't want to be putting counters on it over and over again. So it just resets.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
Great question.
Yeah.
Great
Where
question.
can I find changes to the rules that happen, or when cards are no longer allowed in certain forms of play? Can I keep up with the game as it evolves, especially if they don't play regularly? All the rules are updated on the official Magic the Gathering website. It's super easy to remember. It's magic.wizards.com, and Ryan's gonna post it on chat for you guys that are interested.
Whoa, they're so powerful. They got rid of the www. They replaced it with magic.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know you don't have to type the www for
What?
anything, right?
I do every single time. I gotta look something up.
how about you go to this
www.google.com.
Quickly, let's get through
Wow.
this. Okay, Sir Helsing420. Did these new players enjoy playing their color decks, or do they want to try different colors? Great question, Sir Helsing. Yes.
I do want to try
Yes,
different colors, but
I do.
I always go red.
You have been. You've been
In
playing the red.
any iteration where there's a choice and there's colors and it's
Yeah.
like red's an option. I'm like, that's my dude, that's my guy. I always go red.
Cool.
That's right.
And but you like the powerful creatures,
Yeah.
like punching, hitting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I love the flavor text, so
Yeah.
I'm in
yeah.
it for the flavor text.
Red is all about the emotions.
Ryan told me if anybody is like me and gets into worlds in that way. Ryan told me earlier that there are the Art of Magic the Gathering
Yes.
type books that also feature like art of the cards, which are gorgeous, and then full page spreads of like the lore and how that
Everything
thing
about them.
fits into the world.
Oh,
that
that's
is
really
something I would
neat.
dig looking through. I'd get
Absolutely.
into
Yeah.
that.
I've got one
Yeah.
for Ixalan, which was the previous score set. Actually,
Oh, cool.
Rivals of Ixalan came right before
Cool.
M19, and then before that was Ixalan, so I've got an Ixalan art book that's beautiful. It's a good
Nice.
coffee table book. Just want to get to Azuzu
Yeah.
14's question. What is the first purchase I should make for somebody wanting to play tabletop Magic with friends, doesn't care about
This.
tournaments? Actually, no.
No?
Yeah, this is Ryan's suggestion, but I absolutely agree. You
Yeah.
want a Planeswalker deck? A Planeswalker has
Oh.
one super powerful character, a Planeswalker. Like yourselves, you are both Planeswalkers in this scenario. The Planeswalker has a life counter of its own, and it's super powerful, has a lot of things that combo with it well. So that's a good place to start, is look for a Planeswalker deck.
Can I be on the show again? Can I
Yeah, I
ask
would
for a
love this.
rematch?
This is
Can I do
great.
this again? Because
We
this is
can
fun.
rematch.
And I've never won ever.
We can rematch
So-
in the lobby
This is
right
the
now,
know.
guys.
third game.
Yeah, third
against
game
you?
straight that I lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be. I don't know what it would be like to win.
Well,
Maybe it would be cool. I don't
You
know how it
held
would
it
feel.
for a little while. You were 8-2.
hey.
That's different.
No, that's not winning. That's not winning.
Packs real quick as we're wrapping
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
please
Oh, yeah.
open them up. And I just want to tell you guys that M19, the new core set, is officially released this Friday, which is the 13th, a special unlucky day that is actually super lucky. I totally forgot we were doing this. I thought you guys were opening these. You get to open a booster pack. So
got-
check out.
Divination. Act of treason. Sick.
Oh.
Epicure of
Got it.
blood.
All right.
Titanic growth.
Here's what you do when you're going
Oh, I
fast.
love that
Electrified.
card.
We'll get into
Walking
this
corpse.
later, but
Snapping Drake. Seen it.
look for those
Gearsmith Guardian.
comments.
Druid of the Cowl. Smelt.
Yeah, Fountain of Renewal. I'm gonna put
Vitalize.
this in my deck. I love this artifact.
watch out,
At
I
the
got a-
beginning of your
Ooh,
upkeep,
I
you
got a dragon
gain
egg.
1 life. Every upkeep.
Ooh, I really like this bog stomper.
All right, let me just explain one thing real quick. On each card in the middle, it has its rarity value, guys. See, it has M19, which is this core set, and then if it has a silvery bluish background, silver, then that is a uncommon card. If it has a gold, oh my God. Let me say what gold is. Let me say what gold is. Gold is a rare card, and if it is orange, yes, that is
The best.
a mythic rare.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's no joke.
Put this up. This guy.
Oh, what's his name?
All right, let's maybe do
Legendary Planeswalker.
Hector's close-up
A
card.
Johnny, adversary of tyrants.
It's a cool card. Okay.
I'm into
Get
big.
out of his
I don't
sight.
know
Get
if you
out of
guys
his
know this
sight.
about me, but I'm into
The
big
Planewalker.
cat people, big time.
Yes.
I'm into
Yeah.
them.
Angeliki the
That's my
Planeswalker.
kink. That's my thing.
Ooh. So your booster
one?
came with the Planeswalker.
Look at how rad that looks.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one of
That
those.
card is great. I would play the heck out of that card. Yeah. And that's the show, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
I got it.
What'd you get?
I got the golden ticket. Yeah. I got the golden ticket.
Wait, which one is it? Which one? The brother or the sister?
All right. It is.
Yes! Oh, I hit the mic. I got so
Nicopolas.
excited.
It's double-sided.
Nicopolas was a planeswalker that turned into a dragon.
Oh, so you have to for that card. You can't just you gotta sleeve that bad
I
boy.
have the
Because
sister.
otherwise people will be like, hey man, you.
have its
That's
sister.
what's next.
All right,
cool.
guys,
Whoa.
thank you so much for being here for our very
Whoa.
first episode of How to Play Magic the Gathering. It's a limited series, and we have 5 episodes, so make sure you check back for the next 4 weeks. And
Can I
we'll see you
keep
next
these?
time. Yes, you can. It's all
Cool.
yours.
Thanks.
Bye.